April 2023 video horoscope with me, Lada from AstroladaOfficial. Guys, April eclipse season starts. Wow, we're gonna have the first eclipse in Aries, the first with North Node since 18 years ago. So big shifts are about to happen, and we're gonna have the luckiest day of the year. Jupiter will join the sun. For every one of us, some powerful new creative inspirational opportunity will appear that will make us feel more alive. We'll talk through all of that. And Mercury goes retrograde, but who cares? But the eclipses and Jupiter and the sun. But before I start, I just want to let you know that this is my birthday month, and I only do once a year discount of almost 50% of all of my courses. Only my courses. It's not going to repeat again this year. I'm doing it just for my birthday month for 2-3 weeks. So if you'd like to learn any of my courses, I have foundational, short, long. I will put a link below to all my courses, so you can this is the last time I'm doing it this year, and possibly for years ahead, because I'm gonna do a very different way. We're gonna do a subscription from then on, so it's, so we'll see. So thank you so much. Let's begin the April 2023 Sun, Moon, or Rising, April 2023. Gemini this month starts with Saturn being born or becoming visible for the first time in 30 years in the sign of Pisces. It moved there already in March, but now it's going to become visible at the beginning of the month. So it will be the time, and many of you will start laying new foundations in regards to your career. It's in your 10th house. Maybe new plans, maybe new goals, maybe new developments will happen there that will make you change, that will make you kind of learn new habits, new routines in regards to your goals, in regards to your career, in regards to your world status. Maybe you'll start becoming aware of something that needs restructuring, reorganizing, or in regards to that. So some new developments will be born. Some new responsibilities might be born, some new restrictions, or some new rules and demands that you have to consider there, and you have to realign yourself with, and you have to put extra efforts towards in regards to career, in regards to if you have your own business, it's your own business. But it's about putting regulations, rules, it's about putting new routines there and new structures of some sort, some new developments with father figures, authority figures, or institutions. Then the other next big event is that on this, well, it's a normal event. There is a full moon in your 5th house around the 6th. This is a wonderful full moon in the 5th house, which is, it can indicate that around those days, the 6th and the next week after that, there can be some important developments that put your attention, your focus on your children, on your love life, on your creative life. You might see certain developments there, resolutions, or seeing the results of some creative project that you've been doing, or of some anything to do with your children, coming to the next stage, or anything important decisions, and focus romantic, more emotional romantic time with loved ones. Plus 5th house is to have fun. Maybe you can enjoy a party, go to an entertaining event of some sort, a holiday, or any kind of other enjoyment and pleasure. But it involves Chiron, this full moon. Exactly, the sun is exactly conjunct Chiron and exactly opposite the moon. So there can be an element of healing of some sort, because Chiron is the wounded healer. Some long-standing situation of pain, considering your love life, or considering your children, or considering your self-confidence, which is the 5th house, or even the 11th house, where the other planets are. So about social, about a friendship. So there can be some kind of a healing there with this full moon, a resolution of long-standing, it might be even health problem that actually stems in connection to your self-confidence, to your in connection to children, in connection to your love life, and it can be the resolution of such long-standing wound of some sort. Then the next big event is that Venus will enter your sign. So that's when you're going to start feeling lucky and luckier. From around the 10th, 11th of April, both first Jupiter meets with the Sun, which is considered the luckiest day of the year, the two great benefics, the two greatest planets in our solar system that give the giver of life, the Sun, and the giver of wisdom and knowledge, Jupiter, join together, the two gas giants. So the luckiest day, and on the same day Venus enters your sign to protect you for the next almost 1 month. So things will be much easier and smoother when Venus enters your sign. You get to experience after the 11th more love. Some of you might even meet love. It can be a trigger. More enjoyments, luxurious pleasures like spas, massages possible, beautiful clothes, or just kind of a soothing influence on your body if it's your ascendant, on your personality, the Sun, Moon, or ascendant. Soothing and improving influence in your career, in regards to your work if it's the Sun, in regards to relationships with others if it's the Moon as well, becoming softer emotionally, kind of even more attractive physically with this influence. So if you decide to do anything to do with your appearance, start after the 11th of April, because it will go very well. Venus, or buying clothes, or buying anything beautiful, attractive, beautification, because you'll be quite pleased with the results of anything to do with beauty, with art, with fashion, with your appearance as well when Venus enters your sign. Plus, you attract more, let's say, support from others because of your gentler, nicer aura and nicer behavior. And the Sun and Jupiter meet on the 11th, so maybe a few days before, a few days after. There can be some powerful, positive new beginnings and inspirations connected to, and developments connected to your social life. Maybe someone new appearing in your social life, an important friend or protector or mentor, or someone that likes you, that has your good in their mind. Maybe increase of your social following. If you have a business, can be some positive opportunities to expand your business, to expand your clientele. Some great ideas, because Jupiter and the Sun are very creative, so they can give you creative ideas in that direction for financial gains and social recognition and approval. And if you're trying to put out a project out to the public, for example, that can be a great day to do that. Or if you're starting new friendships or new goals, they can be a great new idea, big dream goal. 11th house is your dreams and wishes and hopes, and the Sun and Jupiter meeting there once only in 12 years, for the first time in 12 years. This can be the birth of some grand plan or goal or dream of yours, an opportunity to come closer to such goals and grades. Plus, there can be opportunity to expand some kind of your gains, your financial income and gains, some idea for that idea. You can meet someone that can introduce you and help you achieve your goals, so you can become a member of a group or a community that is very beneficial and that can grow your fortunes and your purpose and meaning in life for the next 12 years. Join a group, meet friends, or something like that. Or if you have an opportunity to participate some event with many people, something really good can come out of there. Join it, whether it's online or in person, some bigger event, some social event, something really good and positive and inspirational can come to you from there. And of course, there is an eclipse also on the 20th of April, the first eclipse in Aries, again in the sign in your 11th house. So again, very big focus on this 11th house this month. Eclipses are about fated events, so something again to do with meeting important people or some big changes happening not only on the 20th but for the next 12 months as well, in regards to your social circle, changing your social circle in some big way, or your social circle, new people entering your life because it's with the North Node. So something new, some new material goal, economic, financial goals that appear, some new opportunities for gain and for participating in something bigger, or even some kind of participation in social movements or social reforms of some sort. Birth of interest in something bigger than you for society, politics, movements, and so on, that can appear for you in the coming months. Of course, eclipses can create some kind of a crisis, so they can be a possible crisis relating to elder siblings or relating to friendship as well, but it's kind of like shifting of the layers, so it's realigning you to a different reality there. And of course, Pluto is square that eclipse, so the possibility of some kind of a crisis that kickstarts those processes of looking for new goals or new dreams, or looking for new ways of making money, or for new social circle environment, cleaning up a lot of social contacts while welcoming new ones, can be started by some crisis, or maybe deciding to join some community of like-minded people. Such important developments will be happening for you, not just now in April, but for the whole year ahead. Then the next big event is that Mercury is turning retrograde for you, Gemini, in your 12th house on the 21st. So that's you. Mercury is you. When it turns retrograde, it can be an important shift in perspective. Change of mind usually happens. Well, Gemini is naturally a very changeable sign, and usually you'll notice that the biggest shifts in how you think about things, how you perceive things, happens around the time Mercury changes direction back or forth. It can be for good, and it's in your 12th house. So around already from the 15th of April till the 24th, 5th, this 10-day period, there can be shift of perspective, something changing, and it especially can affect your personal life as well, because Mercury rules your 4th house, family, place of living, feelings about something, but also you, how you perceive something. And it's happening in the 12th house. It can be a time you can notice after the 21st that you kind of a little bit start withdrawing and kind of contemplating, reassessing something, examining something from the past. And it's not so much time to forge ahead, but a little bit become, examine certain things, question certain things. Maybe you can find out some information hidden, missing, because it's in the 12th house of secrets. Maybe you can investigate and study and research something. It's a great time when Mercury is retrograde. You can edit or fix something behind the scenes as well. Or you can, there can be some, just be careful not to enter yourself in some kind of a gossip or behind the scenes activities, because it might backfire with this Mercury retrograde. Or it might just, you can find out things that were being said about you, understand something that's been happening behind your back. But it's also advisable that you don't do something like that behind the back of someone else, of course. You can hear, you can revisit old faraway places or something like that. But also be careful not to misplace and be a bit, because 12th house is a bit lost, lost in space. It's more about spending and losing things, objects, or even just being a bit spaced out mentally for a little bit, especially around the turning of this planet, the directions around that time. So there you go, Gemini. This is the month of April for you. I believe that the biggest focus for you will be definitely this Aries energy that we talked a lot about. And of course, Venus entering your sign after the 11th. This, no matter what's happening, you're protected till Venus is in your sign. So thank you. So, and of course, there might be a bit more spending because Mars will be in your 2nd house. So it's usually more money can come, more money can go with Mars there. That's about it, what Mars rules. And people can feel more hungry. I've noticed it when Mars is in the 2nd house. That's another thing. If you notice, like, you have the munchies or whatever, it's kind of more compulsive eating, emotional eating that's more likely. Just be aware of it. Thank you.